Hey, we're against the current.
Did you say you're against the current?
No.
You're against the current.
1, 2, 3.
Hey, we're against the current.
And you're watching AMBY.
Hey folks, it's Alicia from AMBY. I'd like to welcome you to our interview with Against the Current. How are you guys?
Hello.
Good, how are
We're
you?
good.
We're
Stoked
good.
to be back in Toronto.
Yeah.
Stoked to have you back.
Yeah. We love it.
We're just across the pond playing the European section of this Gravity World Tour. How was that?
It was great. The fans are great. Shows are great.
Tons of sold out shows. It was amazing. I think it was actually everything was sold out but one show.
Yeah, everything
One show,
except
yeah.
for
That must
one
feel
show, yeah.
amazing.
One
Yeah,
show we
it
won't
was
name.
Amazing.
Just-
Switzerland.
Switzerland. You were great
Check it
anyway.
out.
We loved you.
No, it was awesome. But it was actually incredible. We didn't expect that to happen, and we've been to the UK before, but never mainland Europe. So we
Yeah.
got to see like so many places we've never been.
Nice. And you were also actually in Asia before.
Yeah.
Saw this photograph where you went to a bunny cafe.
Yeah, it was awesome.
What exactly is that? I've never even heard of that before.
So they have rabbit cafes and they have cat cafes, and some of them are like you could sit and eat, and there's just like cats like walking around, and then the bunny cafes, it was just like a wall of rabbits, and you can be like, oh, I want to pet that one, and like you like they give it to you to hold, and like then there's also hedgehogs there for some reason. So I held the hedgehog, but it pooped all over me, so it was really gross.
Sonic,
so I'm, like, not a
Sonic
fan of
poops all
Next
over
time you'll
Chrissy.
stick to
Yeah,
the,
I'm not a fan of the hedgehogs now. So
stick to the rabbits and
Yeah.
stuff, the bunnies.
yeah.
Well, other than visiting cafes of that sort, what else do you guys like doing when you have downtime on the road?
Computer
Oh wait,
games.
just in general.
on the road or something.
When we're
Yeah,
on the
they
road,
play a lot of
downtime,
computer
yeah.
games.
Yeah?
I'll probably just hang out, either like listen to music or like try to like write something.
We have movie club.
Movie club.
Movie club
Yeah,
happens.
movies are cool.
Yeah. Last in Europe, we like there was like a PS3 or 2 or something on the bus that had like this hard drive plugged into it that had like so many movies. So every night we'd watch like 3 movies. It was crazy. But yeah.
On the music front, have to bring up Gravity, which was released earlier this year. Were you starting to plan anything or conceptualize anything for a record? 2 EPs under your belt. What's going on that front?
Oh wait, we have a record. It's pretty much done.
Oh.
It's
We
just not
recorded
out
it.
yet.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
just not
no,
out
that's
yet. Yeah,
very
but
cool.
yeah, it's all recorded. We're just in like the final stages, like mixes and all that fun stuff. So, yeah, I mean, hopefully it will be out sooner than later, but we can't really say too much. We don't really know.
We're going to be playing 2 songs off the record tonight. One which is released, which is Outsiders, our new single, and that's from the record. And then we're going to be playing another new song too that we've only played for the first time last night in Michigan, so Toronto will be the second city to ever hear it.
Yeah. I'm glad you brought up Outsiders. When I heard the single, it is like the epitome of an anthemic song. Like, it is so good.
That's
and
good.
It's really
I'm glad to hear that.
uplifting and
Yeah.
comforting. I was curious, did the initial thought process for the actual song come from someone you knew who felt that way, or were one of you in that situation?
A few people we know really well.
It's kind of, yeah, I mean, the 3 of us really, like, we feel like we are outsiders, and, like, the point of Outsiders, too, was to be, like, an outsider can literally be any single person ever, because, like, even if you're someone who's considered, like, the popular person or whatever, like, you can feel outside, like, in a certain situation. So Outsiders was trying to gear towards, like, pretty much everyone, because I think everyone can, like, you know, relate to that feeling of being left out, or just feeling like everyone's getting something that they're not, you know, just like the feeling that there's like, for us it was like a lot of our friends, you know, they went to college and there was this path and this very specific path, and for us it was like, well, that doesn't make sense for us, like that's not what we do, so.
Yeah, I feel
Now
like it
we're
was
here.
more for like the less obvious outsiders, like the people that you would never think were outsiders. Like, oh, it seems like you have it all figured out, but you know, anyone could feel that way. You know, it's more because a lot of people try to tackle that idea, like similar idea about like being like different and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's more of like the the kind of people that everyone could see. It's like, oh, they obviously like don't fit in
Yeah.
a way. But it's more the people that you'd be like, oh, you're awesome, you're great, all this stuff, but you know, you can still feel that way inside.
Yeah.
Same.
It wasn't
way, so.
just for when you look at them, they're like, oh,
really, like,
that
generic.
person's very different from
Yeah.
society. It could be literally any person.
No, I totally related to it, and the fact that you brought up, like, you didn't necessarily go to college or university, you went right
Yeah.
into what you did. I was in that exact same boat, where you're
Yeah.
kind of like, what am I going to do? Do I be different? So,
Yeah.
definitely get where you're
Yeah.
coming from on that
'Cause
end.
they didn't go at all. I went for a year, and I remember like being there and just being like, "This makes no sense."
I feel like
for
you're
me.
wasting your time.
Yeah.
It's not what you want.
I was like, "This is not anything." And like kids would talk about like doing this and doing this internship and going this way, and they had like all these plans. Like by junior year, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna study abroad, and I was just like, "I'm going on tour. Bye."
I don't want to do
I
any of
love
that.
Yeah. Well, I saw somewhere that some of the band's interests, outside of course music and touring, would be Tetris, Xbox, and Taco Bell.
Classic.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
These
Liv-
are kind of
Liv
old.
Moss. No, Taco Bell.
Taco Bell
they
is still
recently
an
gave us
interest.
the Feed the Beat.
Yeah.
It was very
Yeah?
generous of them.
Yeah.
So they're still
Big
a major
fans.
interest.
Yeah, but in the beginning of the band, like I guess
Tetris.
when we were like spending more time on like Facebook, like building up
Yeah.
the that account and everything. Yeah, every like rehearsal, like practice, we would just decide like we're like, oh wow, we're really into like something right now. Let's add it to our interests on Facebook. So it's just like, you know, one week it was just like Tetris, everyone was playing on their phones all the time. Then it's like,
I
wow,
still
we
Tetris,
we love
yeah.
Taco Bell a lot. Let's put that in there.
Just
Throw that on the page.
We're not as much Xbox
Liv Moss.
anymore. You know?
Oh,
Liv Moss.
Xbox was because we got really into just playing Call of Duty together.
Yeah,
I think.
everyone
Oh,
was
yeah.
playing, yeah.
Yeah, we play
I
a
was
lot.
really
Competitive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very competitive Call of
Did
Duty.
you say Liv Moss?
Liv
Liv
Moss.
Moss.
Yeah,
Liv,
Liv
Liv
Moss.
Moss.
Liv Moss. Taco Bell.
Taco Bell, if you want to throw Feed the Beat at us again anytime soon, we'll
Thank you.
we'll accept
Liv
with
Moss.
wide open
Gracias.
arms. Arms wide open.
Well, outside of those things, as a band collectively, what are some things you bond over and enjoy doing together?
Music.
Well, outside of
mean,
music,
yeah.
yeah.
Food.
We
I
eat a
think
lot, yeah.
We like to sample different food, especially when we're in
food is-
Asia.
I love food, yes.
Yeah.
We all appreciate a fine meal.
Especially
We don't like to
sushi.
skimp when it comes to a meal. We
Yeah,
like to
sushi.
do it properly.
Um,
Sushi's a big one.
what else do we bond over?
It's probably a lot of little things,
Yeah,
but not
it's
like major.
We're very different, but we're all very similar in lots of ways. Like we're all like perfectionists, and like, you know, even though we're like perfectionists about different areas, like we all like, I don't know, the way we work together just fills in like the blanks for each other. So it's just like do things like, I don't know how to explain it, you know?
Whatever you enjoy,
Yeah.
you just do, which I
Yeah.
get.
Yeah.
It's true.
Nice. Well,
Yes.
I think we're all roughly around the same age. I mean, I'm
Yeah.
20.
Yeah.
I am the oldest.
She
Yeah?
is. She's
Surprisingly,
20.
I'm
Me and
20.
Dan are
Okay,
19.
We're
So what,
19.
like 95?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yep,
same.
95.
Me
He's
too.
Yep.
older too, but he's
I'm a 96.
Yeah,
I'm a
okay.
little wee little
Wait,
baby.
when's your birthday?
June 1st.
Oh, mine's August 23rd.
Okay.
Yeah, summer babies.
Now, the reason I bring that up is because in this industry, especially, a lot of pressure, a lot of stress, especially when you're on the road constantly grinding.
Yeah.
What do you look to just when you need some downtime, or you just need to like get through it? Do you find that you feel the pressure a lot, or are you just kind of enjoying everything that's coming your way?
I know,
at
I
the
just
moment?
go.
Dan just goes.
Just go.
I mean, I definitely feel the pressure sometimes,
Yeah.
especially just like when we went in to do this record, you know. I mean, we're in a really awesome position right now, a great opportunity. I felt like, you know, just so much pressure to like nail it and just like write an incredible like first record. And yeah, a lot of pressure with that, and then also just like live shows too, because I feel like people expect a lot, and so I definitely stress out about stuff like that. I think we all do,
Yeah.
but
like I said, we're perfectionists, so like all about our different things. Like Will really about the music, especially. Dan does like so much for the production and the live show, and like for me it's like lyrics and the music and everything obviously, but like just like the total picture as well. So it's like we all get like very stressed when like our little niche isn't like going exactly how we want it to. But I think it's good because it makes us like we care a lot about what we do, and like I think that shows.
Awesome.
Hopefully.
Yeah. Well, something I want to bring up is how after each show you perform, you take these great like photographs in front of the entire
Yeah.
crowd.
Oh,
They
yes.
look
we have
wicked.
our friend Joe Brady out,
Yeah.
and he takes them every
Takes
night.
amazing photographs.
yeah.
Well, the reason I bring that up is because you can tell how much you just care about your fans, whether it's replying to them
Yeah.
via your personal accounts, the actual Against the Current Twitter account. So just to wrap everything up today, for all your fans who are going to be viewing, do you have anything you'd like to say to them?
We love you people.
We love you guys.
We love Toronto. we love you guys.
Love you
We
guys.
we always
Yeah.
Toronto kind of feels like a
It was
A-
one of our starting points.
third hometown to us.
Yeah.
And
It really
it's
was
always
one of our,
great.
like,
Yeah,
our
we love
biggest
it.
cities from day one.
Yeah.
Like one of our starting points. So one of those places that we felt like we like had like a really awesome response right away. So like being here is always like very.
It's a highlight,
like,
always,
It
yeah.
always feels right, you know. So thank you guys
Feels
so
like home.
much.
Yeah,
from
thank
day
you
one,
guys.
Seriously.
And a massive thanks to you for your time today. We're so glad we could
Yeah,
finally
thank you.
make this happen.
Yeah, hell yeah. Thank you so
very
much.
much.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
And thank you. Remember, everyone viewing, you can visit us at amusicblog.com for all sorts of interviews, features, videos, and so much more with your favorite bands. See you next time.
Oh yeah.